Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening again. I want to welcome you back to 30 days of question and answer with Prophet Charles Oluwole, and this is day 12. 18 more days to go. Please like this video, share this video, and please drop your comments. It doesn't bite. Let me say, like one evangelist, it doesn't bite. Please drop your comment, like it, and help me share it. Somebody is going to be blessed by the questions of others and the answers that God is giving us to eat, and the Lord will bless you in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Let's get straight to the question for today. Question one for today say, is it possible to fall out of love in marriage? And if yes, is it possible to fall in love again, and how? Is it possible for somebody who is already married to feel like they no longer love their spouse? And then if it is possible, and I mean, is it possible to love their spouse again? If true, then how can they go through that process? So let me say, yes, it is possible for you to feel like you no longer love your spouse, because you see, marriage is very deep, and marriage is very wonderful. Marriage is very special, and there are different seasons in marriage. Okay, there is honeymoon season, and usually the time before you get married, few days, so the times you are going to eventually get married to your wedding, and then few days or few months for some people into your marriage. It's called honeymoon season, where all the lovey-dovey and everything is going on. And then there's another season which is likely going to almost happen immediately or after some few months, at most between 6 months to 1 year after your marriage. Is called the reality season or reality stage of marriage, where you were all of a sudden your eyes is open. Now you are married. If there's any reason for which you want to get married, that reason at that point may no longer matter. You want to get married because you want to have enough sex. You realize that within 6 months you've had enough. Within 1 year you are no longer even interested in all of that. You want to get married because of pressure from people and all of that. That pressure will no longer matter to you, because you are now in that marriage. You want to get married because you are getting old. You may be telling yourself after a while that, hey, I think it's still better to wait than this. You just come into a reality season where it will now be real to you that, hey, I'm a married man, I'm a married woman now. And that season is actually the most difficult season in all of the seasons of marriage, because how you manage that reality season is very, very important. The issue of finance for the family may come up also, and all of that. So how you manage that season is very, very important to whether your marriage is going to last or not. So in those seasons, there is a kind of love that you need. You see, there's a love that comes by feeling. I just have a feelings for you. I like your shape. I like your sense of humor. I like this. You are a tall man. You are dark. You are my spec. All right. So you can carry all of those things to the days of your wedding. You can carry all of those things to marry your spec, but later you will realize that it is no longer about spec, it is no longer about shape, it is no longer about you know how to cook, it's no longer about anything. Now there's another kind of love you need. It is called commitment love. So the love you have for your spouse at that time is by commitment, is by sacrifice. It's no longer about feeling. Sometimes it looks like the whole of the feelings you have is practically dead, but now you have to sacrificially and continue to love your wife, your husband, irrespective of what character they bring forth, irrespective of anything. So that love at that time is by commitment. And when you feel like you don't want to be committed, it's possible that you feel like you have lost that love. You see, I used to tell people that irrespective of how many years you spend courting, you cannot know yourself until you are married. I don't care if you spend 6 years, if you spend 10 years courting. I have a case of a person who told me that they were in a relationship for 10 years, and then they got married under 1 year, and that marriage is already on the way to divorce now. As at the time the person was talking to me, they were in a relationship for 10 years, and I'm like, what? 10 years? You see, so because when you get married in 1 year, you will discover things that you never knew in 10 years. It's like the Yoruba people will say that "Tọ́wọ́ ẹni bá tẹ̀kúdà, á bèrè ikú tó pa bàbá." That is when you lay hold practically of the sword, and then you'll be asking for the kind of death that killed your father because you want to revenge at that time. At that point it looks like you free yourself. There's no more pretense, there's no more nothing. So it's possible that in marriage you feel that you no longer love your spouse, but it's not true. Deep inside you still love them. It's just because of the phase or the seasons that you are going through. Or maybe it could also be that your spouse did something wrong to you. Maybe he cheated on you, maybe she cheated on you, maybe she did something that you really do not expect from them, and it looks like the love you have for them is reducing. So it is possible. All you need to do at that time is that have a meeting together and talk about it with your spouse. Talk about it with your spouse that, see, this and this happened, and unfortunately this is already making me to lose my love for you, or this is what you used to do in the beginning of this marriage that made my love continually grow for you, but you have stopped doing it, and I sincerely do not even know what to do now. So you talk to them about it, and you can also seek counseling. It is possible to get back in love, and you'll be surprised that you even love them more than the way you have ever loved them. So you can also seek for counseling if you are going through that, and the Lord is going to help you in the mighty name of Jesus. Unfortunately, we won't be able to take more than this one today, and we're going to continue tomorrow by the grace of God. God bless you in Jesus' precious name. See you again tomorrow. Don't forget to like, don't forget to drop your comment, and please help me share. God bless you in Jesus' name.